Yes, sir. This is the Loop Logic Podcast. I am your host, Reggie Robinson, the man, the myth, the legend. And I got some shit to talk to y'all about today. I've been doing a lot of thinking, as always. And I've been on social media, on and off. And something hit me not too long ago. I got a question to ask everybody who's listening. And hopefully I get some answers. What is the problem with telling the truth? Can I get an answer for that? What's the problem with telling the truth? What's the problem with speaking the truth, being honest with people, no matter who it is? What's the problem with telling the truth? And why does the truth hurt people so much? So, I was thinking, and telling the truth and speaking the truth is something that I try to practice a lot myself. And I know when I was younger, I used to get my ass whooped a lot. I'm not gonna cap. And I'll never forget, it was one day I was getting my ass tore up about something. And you know, when you get your ass whooped by your parents, they probably tell you some shit like, oh, if you would have just told me the truth, you wouldn't be getting a whooping right now. Or you wouldn't be in trouble, or you wouldn't be grounded, or some shit like that. So, it kind of hit me. And I can't remember what age I was at. I can't remember if I was in grade school or whatever. I think I was in probably elementary school. But it hit me way back then. And I told myself, I'm going to try to stop lying. I'm going to try to tell the truth all the time, every time, no matter where I'm at, no matter who I'm talking to. I'm going to try to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But here's the thing. When you tell the truth to people, like I said, the truth hurts. And people get their fucking feelings hurt. But I don't understand that. And we are now in 2020. And I see a lot of people be posting a bunch of bullshit online. Like always. And people, they just bullshitting with themselves. Cracking jokes on shit that's serious, and you probably know what I'm talking about by now. But what's the problem with telling the truth? Why people can't do that? I got a big problem with that. I really do. Especially in times like now where we're living in a time of fake news, as I like to say. Fake news, propaganda, whatever you want to call it. The shit is fake, it's a lie, it's not true. We've had presidents assassinated for telling the truth. We've had leaders killed for telling the truth. Even though all that shit happened, I still don't see the fucking problem. People want to know the truth. No matter what it is. And like I said, when I was young, getting my ass tore up, that's the main thing your parents probably told you. If you just told me the truth, this wouldn't be happening right now. Even with your girlfriends, you cheat on them. Oh, if you would have told me the truth, I wouldn't be acting this way. Okay, so let's switch it up. Tell them the fucking truth and let's see what happens. Their damn feelings gonna get hurt. But don't you think that's a lot better than telling a lie? They don't make you a bad person. You told them what really happened, right? I don't see nothing wrong with it. You want the truth, I'm gonna give you the truth, blood raw. Whichever way you take it, that's just how you take it. But it's real, right? So I try to tell the truth all the time. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. People really got problems with that. Like, that shit blows my fucking mind. Like, people would really rather you tell them a lie, or you'd probably say some sarcastic shit just to make them feel good. Like, I don't want that. I don't need that. That's not what I'm here for. I need the truth all the time. People spreading lies, that ain't gonna do nothing but make you a compulsive liar. That ain't helping nobody, and you just hurting yourself. And you tell one lie, then you got to tell another lie to cover that lie up. Then you got to tell another lie to cover that lie up. Even little white lies, I try not to tell. I try to stick to the truth at all times. I don't give a fuck what people think, what people say. I can say some shit about gay people or the LGBT community. That's how I feel. It's the truth. Who fucking cares? I know they probably gonna care because they in that community. Who gives a fuck? I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit with people, man. I'm not trying to pat you on the back and make you feel better. No. And just so y'all know, this is not nothing going towards the LGBT community. This is going for all people, all races, shapes, and sizes. People need to start telling the fucking truth. It is too much bullshit out here in the fucking world for people to still be running around this bitch playing around, trying to act like they know what the fuck they talking about when they really don't, trying to sound smart and trying to fucking persuade people into some bullshit. No. You need to get your facts straight. You need to start telling these people the truth. They have conspiracy theories that people don't want to speak on. They have things like religion and the Bible and any other religion you think of, race issues, political issues. People don't want to tell the truth. They want to sugarcoat shit because they think they're going to get in trouble, which they probably is. But who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, do y'all really care that much that you just put out a lie to save yourself? That ain't doing nothing but making you more of a bad person. I need people to start telling the truth always. I hope y'all hear me when I'm saying this shit, and I hope y'all feel me when I'm saying this shit. Because this shit is really getting out of control. People have gotten to a point where they feel like sarcasm is the new truth, which is definitely not. Sarcasm, to me, is bending the truth and twisting the truth. That's straight up bullshit. You shouldn't even be feeding people no shit like that. They're giving you half the truth, not the whole truth. That shit ain't cool. People walk around this bitch just fucking doing whatever. People act depressed. Or they could be sad and they won't tell you what's really wrong with them. They just act all happy and shit. Especially on social media, even in person. People will tell you some shit and they really got some other shit going on in their mind. You ain't doing nothing but lying to yourself. I will never understand that as a person. As a human being, as a citizen of the earth, I will never understand that type of shit. I don't understand it. It's really hard for me to comprehend that. Like I said, it's too much bullshit out here for everybody else to be adding on to the bullshit. And this is one of the reasons why I wanna delete my social media accounts so fucking bad, but I can't do it because I have to promote my shit. And that's the only way I know right now of promotion. If I find out another way to promote my shit without social media, trust me, I'm deleting all that shit. But motherfuckers rather tell you some bullshit and then just go on about their day. Some people make up whole fucking stories that just be nothing but bullshit. And none of this shit be true. Like, I had friends like that before. Tell you some bullshit like, oh, I'm going to college to play ball or some shit. Nigga ain't even playing ball, let alone going to college. Tell you a whole bunch of fucking lies. Niggas, y'all be lying too. Y'all be lying on y'all dicks. Saying shit like your dick is 9, 10 inches when it's really not. Even down to the little shit. Tell them the truth. If it's small, it's small. Who gives a fuck? Women, if your pussy dry, it's just dry. Or put some water on that shit, like Pop said. What's the point of lying? I really want to know. Because at the end of the day, it really ain't no point to it. It's just adding more fuel to the fire. It really is. What's the point? Y'all give me an answer. I need answers. I really do. I'm tired of people out here walking around this bitch lying. This shit ain't making no sense to me. And it really be pissing me the fuck off. You got people like Donald Trump in the White House. That nigga is a habitual liar. And he's in the White House. He's the president of the United States. And he is a whole fucking liar. And that's another scary thing. You have not just him, but people like, it could be your boss at work. It could be your best friend. It could be your parents. But we have people in high authority or people in power who lie to us, who's feeding us bullshit, who's putting out bullshit to the media and to the public. That shit is so fucking nuts to me. People don't know what to fucking believe nowadays. And like I say, sarcasm is the new truth. That's a sad thing, and it really shouldn't be. And that's how a lot of people are manipulated nowadays. They tell you some shit, you run with it, now you fucked up. Why? Because the motherfucker lied to you. Nigga, sell you a car and tell you it's perfectly fine. The fucking engine probably blown. You can't even drive that bitch. What's up with that? People lie to you to get you out your money. People lie to you to get you out of a fucking house. A landlord could probably tell you that your rent due and it's not even due. They just got you paying extra. It's a whole bunch of shit, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I want answers, bro. And this shit is sickening. Cause people lie so much. It's like some people are immune to the lies where they just don't even care no more. They just run with it and then they add to it. Other people, they're so simple-minded and blind. They hear the lie and they automatically think it's the truth. Like that's not what it is. You could be. It's like Donald Trump. Like I say, he's the president of the United States. He could tell you some shit that could be a straight up lie. Just because he's the president, y'all will run with it. And I'm not throwing no shots at him either. Even though I don't fuck with him at all, I ain't throwing no. This is not me throwing no shot at him. Like I said, this is going for everyone in the fucking world. It don't matter where you at, who you is. People need to start telling the damn truth. This shit is getting out of hand. All these lies is really just steering people into the wrong direction. Everybody running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Literally, because they don't know what to believe. You have fake Facebook ads and like some of these social media accounts, they have like fake bot accounts, or people have fake followers. They buy followers and stuff. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit out here that's just a straight up lie. People don't even give a fuck no more because it's been so many lies told. It's just normal now. Normal to them. Not to me. And I don't understand why some people not saying shit about it. Like we done went that far to where lying is legit normalized. Some people try to justify lying because they don't want the truth, because they hurt so bad they gonna justify it. What kind of shit is that? Like I told y'all a while back on the podcast, this was something my friend told me. She said she seen a post on Facebook that said, would you rather have a friend to tell you the truth or tell you a lie that make you feel better? And a lot of people were saying, damn near everybody said they'd rather have a friend that will lie to them because they don't want to fall out or end up fighting or some shit like that. Who gives a fuck about them friends? Crumble them niggas up and throw them in the fucking trash, bro. If I found out all my friends was lying to me, I don't want to fuck with none of you niggas. Females too, I don't want to fuck with none of y'all. If y'all lying, I don't want to fuck with you. Shit is stupid as fuck. Why are we adding to the bullshit out here? That's my biggest thing. Like I said, it's so many lies out here. It has to be somebody out here who gonna give y'all the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. And sometimes I feel like that's my job. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only truthful person out here. And I ain't gonna sit here and say like I haven't lied before, because I have. But like I said, I always try to tell people the truth. And then there even be some things that where the truth really do hurt. Like when it comes to cheating, somebody can cheat, and a lot of people, they rather lie because that lie is way better than the truth, and they know it ain't gonna cause no problems. You ain't gotta deal with no fights, no arguments, no breakups, no crying, none of that. So they rather just give you a lie. Everything will be good. Y'all hug and kiss each other. Fuck that night. Who cares? Everything good the next morning. But deep down inside, in the back of your mind, you know that shit was fucked up. Some people don't give a fuck. Some people have a guilty conscience. Even though I don't even do no guilty shit, I have a guilty conscience about lying about like little simple shit. If I'm driving to somebody's house and they call me like, oh, where you at? Niggas be like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away. And you know how niggas run on nigga time. They tell you they 5 minutes away. They be fucking 45 minutes out. Just tell them you far, bro. Like, what you lying for? No, I'm finna pull up. I'm turning on your street right now. They be wailing fucking Orlando somewhere. Like, what's the point of that? People lying on social media. One thing, people take pictures. A lot of people be worrying about what's in the background of their pictures. And I try to focus on this shit too. Because that's one thing people gonna look at. They gonna point out shit in the background. But people there rather make their life look so luxurious and perfect. Like they don't make no mistakes. But then if you post a picture in your natural habitat, people gonna see you as a phony compared to all your other pictures and shit. Oh, I thought you had a Benz. I thought you had the Louis Vuitton. That's fine. If you don't got it, you just don't got it. You could be working towards it. You don't have to have it right now. What's the whole point of that? Niggas be scared to wear certain shit. Like, niggas have knockoff shit, like knockoff Gucci shoes and shit. If you can't afford it, you just can't afford it. Stop lying to these people and trying to make yourself look so high class and such a perfect person. You can try to be perfect all you want, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. Like, come on now. Even I try to be a perfectionist, and I know I'm not perfect. I do podcasts, and I think all my shit's good. But I know it's gonna be somebody out there who say, "Oh, this episode trash as fuck. This shit garbage." I ain't finna share that shit. Man, hell no. I think it's good. I know I'm telling the truth. And for the people who do follow me on social media, that's why I posted. I put a post on social media not too long ago. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I know I put it on my Facebook and my Instagram. But people really be out here just straight up bullshitting with everybody, bro. That's the wildest shit ever. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me see if I can. Where is it? Right here. This is the post I put out. If you haven't seen it yet, it says for anyone, and this was for something else, but this goes in with what I'm telling you right now. I said for anyone planning to be part of the podcast, there will be no sugarcoating, no political correctness, no catering to the people. I strongly suggest that all future guests should listen to an episode or two prior to recording. Please understand that you're about to be a part of a discussion that is real, raw, uncut, and uncensored. Everybody's opinions will be respected as always, but the truth will always be addressed, explained, and told. And people see that shit, they really start to get shook. Like, are you really that fucking scared of the truth? Really? If we didn't have motherfuckers like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King who stood up, probably started by themselves, probably didn't have nobody behind their back because they were so scared of the truth themselves. If we didn't have leaders like them to stand up and fight and actually tell the truth to people and get people to listen, we wouldn't be where we at right now. Just imagine if we didn't have nobody strong enough to stand up and tell the truth. Like, nobody. All the people who did that type of shit in the history books, take all that shit out. Imagine if none of that shit happened and we just had a whole fucking history timeline of just straight up liars. Do you know where the fuck the world will be right now? Nigga, y'all think shit fucked up right now. And this what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody is out this bitch lying. We got the president lying. We got our friends lying. Our parents. Strangers. People on social media lying about their lives. They putting lies in the media, TV, niggas in music be lying. Where the fuck is the truth? And there's people really out here who want to find the truth and who really want to know the truth. But they don't know where to look for. They don't know where to go to, like, say if I wanted to say if I wanted to find the truth, the honest, genuine, authentic truth on some shit, I wouldn't even know where to fucking look. Because everything is a goddamn lie. You see shit on online that sound like the truth, or it look like it could be the truth from a picture or from what they saying, but then you still have to second guess it because there's so much fake shit out here. That don't bug you a little bit? That we can never be sure if things are actually true or not? It don't gotta scare you. But we shouldn't have to second guess everything. And that's what the world is gonna come to. We ain't gonna be able to trust shit. We could go in a store and see a price tag for something that's $60. We could grab it, take it up to the counter, ask them what the price is. They'll look at it and tell you $60. You'll probably look at them like they fucking lying to you. Because we don't know what to fucking believe. But it's right there on the tag. You still don't know if that's the right price. You don't think that's weird? That we have, I don't know the exact number, we have 1 billion something people in America. How many of you other motherfuckers that you know that you've experienced in your lifetime are straight up liars and bullshitters and just even people who tell little white lies that add up to big lies? Matter of fact, let's drop it down to a smaller scale. Let's take 100 people. Let's say you know 100 people, however many people you know, friends, family, whatever. How many other motherfuckers you know pretty much lie on a daily basis or on a constant basis? Okay, now you keep that number in your head. Now, out of those 100 people, or out of the 1 billion people in America, or all the people in the world, how many people you know can tell you the honest, genuine, and authentic truth? How many people you know can be 100,000% real with you, and you don't have to second guess nothing? How many people you know like that? You don't know. Name. You can't even, bro. You can't even go on Google and shit. You can't even trust the internet. You know, people go on Google or Bing or whatever, and they search up shit. You can't even trust it. People second guess shit like that. And then when it is somebody who comes out and tells the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth about something, we're going to have these dumbass, simple-minded people who's been lied to 1 million fucking times. They going to think that truth, that real truth, is a lie. Because they've been lied to 1 million damn times. They don't know what to fucking believe. This is why I stress so much about telling the truth to people. This is why the truth needs to be told to people. So people not running around this bitch wild as fuck and don't know what the fuck going on. Like I said on the past episode about the whole Area 51 shit. If it is aliens, tell the people it's aliens. Who gives a fuck? What the fuck they gonna do to us? They ain't did shit yet. Not to me, at least. I mean, I know they say it's people that's been abducted by aliens or whatever. even them, if you've been abducted, tell somebody. Who gives a fuck? Like, why is that such a wild thing? Okay, aliens are real. Who cares? Who cares? What's so bad about telling the truth? I really don't understand it. People be saying wild shit on TV. They be trying to, they say a wild lie, but they're really trying to hide that wild truth. I want the wild truth. No matter how fucking wild it is. Like I tell people to give me feedback on my show. They can tell you, oh man, the show is amazing, bro. You gonna make it, this and that. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. But what don't you like about the show? That's really what I be wanting to find out. You can say congratulations and all that other shit. That's cool and I appreciate that. I want to know what you don't like. Tell me the bullshit. Don't tell me that my show is a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5, all this type of shit. Just because you don't want to hurt my feelings. I love constructive criticism. That don't do nothing but make me a better person. And that's all the truth is constructive criticism. Tell somebody the truth. That will help them out in the long run. That's like you finna go out somewhere with your friends. Y'all getting all dressed up. You got your fit on. They got their fits on. Hey, bro, how I look? Are you talking to your girl? Babe, how I look? Oh, you look nice. Or you know how they say, how my ass look in these jeans? Knowing her ass look flat as hell, you gonna tell her that bitch fat? Come on now. And you gonna let that girl walk out the house with that flat ass booty? Come on, bro. Really? Now you got other people covering their mouth, pointing, cracking jokes. And, like, come on. Tell them the truth. If your ass flat, it's flat. If your dick small, it's small. Pussy dry, it's dry. But, I mean, there's always ways to fix that. If your ass flat, go to the gym, do some squats. And stop getting these ass shots. Stop being fucking lazy. Stop trying to cut corners. And for everybody who do got ass shots, I hope that shit deflate on y'all ass so y'all can see how horrible of an idea it is. For the people who got small dicks, they have surgery for that too. Do something to fix it. Don't be going out here telling people you got a fucking foot long dick and that shit ain't barely 2 centimeters. If your pussy dry, I'm sure they got some sort of pills or something for that. I don't know what to do about that. I don't got no pussy. But to me, if it's dry, it's just dry. But I'm sure it's something out there that will fix that problem. You don't gotta be telling niggas your pussy do backflips on a handstand. No, the fuck it don't. That shit don't do not a goddamn thing. Like, why? That shit aggravates the fuck out of me so much. And people really gotta start telling the truth, bro. They really do. Or it's really gonna get out of hand, and it's already starting to. Like I said, some people, they second guess stuff that they see online. Some of that stuff could be the straight up truth, but who knows nowadays, right? We gotta start telling the truth. If you think a motherfucker lying to you, put that pressure on him or her to tell you the truth. We don't need no more bullshit from nobody. Come on, life is hard as it already is. Like, you really want your friends and family and other people telling you lies and shit to make life worse? Oh, how I look? Oh, you look good. Like, you go out the door and you got everybody fucking laughing at you. You like a goddamn fool. And that's basically what's happening to the world. That shit don't need to happen. It really don't. It really don't. And like I said, it's 2020. Y'all gonna hear me say this shit a lot. This is the year of vision. People really need to wake the fuck up. Stop with this lying bullshit. Y'all need to stop a whole bunch of shit. Tell people the truth. I started this podcast officially on February 9th. So yes, the podcast anniversary is coming up. But from then, especially on this show, I try my absolute hardest to give y'all the whole truth, the real truth, nothing but the truth, the real authenticity, the real genuineness. I don't even know if that's a word. But I try to give people the real deal. Like I said, if you don't like it, if you want to go hear some bullshit and lies, there's a million fucking podcasts or dumbass, lying ass rappers you can go listen to. But my listeners, my fans, my following, I want y'all to be as real as me. If you want some real shit, you know where to come find it. Come fuck with me. I'm going to give you the real shit. Whether you like it or not. Babe, how I look? You ugly as fuck. How my ass look? Flat. How my fit look? You should have never bought it. I'm sorry. You really want me to gas you up and then you go out into the world and like I say, people gonna pick on you? Come on, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not sparing nobody. Everybody deserves to know the truth. Everybody. And this is when it comes to play. When you know how they used to say when we was kids, treat people how you want to be treated. If you want somebody to tell you the truth, your ass need to start telling the truth. It starts with you. It don't start with them. Because once you tell the truth, and then the next person start telling the truth, this nigga over here start telling the truth, that girl over there start telling the truth, everything gets better. And whether you know it or not, this shit really do rub off on people. They make them a better person too. But if you just got a group full of lying ass motherfuckers, man, I wouldn't trust you niggas for nothing. Imagine if you go to jail. Man, them niggas is not finna be there for you, bro. People need the truth. People want the truth. People have been wanting to hear the truth. That's why people idolize people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and whoever else out there telling the truth. If you are telling the truth, any podcaster, any rapper, even if you is doing some crazy shit as a rapper and you telling the truth, I salute you. Because you being a million times more realer than these other niggas out here. People don't got time for that shit. I don't got time for that shit. I don't want to hear no lies. You come in here with the lying bullshit like I just gave you my 3 rules for the podcast. You come in here with any of that type of shit, I'm sending your ass out the door. I'm dead ass serious. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't even want to hear it. And I'm not even finna let my listeners hear it. Because it's bullshit. I'm not putting bullshit out. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Not here. Not today. It's not. But you know what to do. If you want the truth, you will find it. And the truth is here. It's always going to be here. I'll tell you that right now. I give you my word. If y'all do hear me saying some shit, and y'all catch me in a lie, let me know. For real. I ain't trying to put no bullshit out to nobody. I'm not like that. I'm trying to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's all I got to say on that. That's it. People got to tighten the fuck up, man. They playing games and shit. But I got some segments. I'm gonna go into my first segment in the industry. All right. Where can I start here? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Boy, oh boy, the motherfucking... What the fuck you call this nigga? The Rat. He's a lying ass nigga too. That nigga was on the fucking Breakfast Club talking about, oh, if my homeboy's a blood, I can wear a red flag. If my homie's a Crip, I can wear a blue flag. Man, you gonna get your dumb ass fucked up doing shit like that. You see what that lying shit got him? In jail. And that's what I'm finna tell you right now. Tekashi 6ix9ine sentenced to 24 months. Sentenced to 24 months. What was it? I guess it was supposed to be 5 years. I think it's 5 years in total. He got time served. And he only has to do, I think I read that wrong, but he only has to do 13 months left. Honestly, I'll keep his lying ass enough life. Don't come out here with that bullshit. We don't need that. That nigga's nothing but a straight up fucking bozo, bro. And y'all ate that shit up too. All that lying ass shit he was saying. What the fuck happened when they put that pressure on his ass? When they forced him to tell the truth in court? What the fuck he did? Alright. Y'all better stop fucking with them type of people. But he has time served. Sentenced to 24 months. 13 months time served. Excuse me. His expected release date is late this year. They say he pleaded guilty on 9 counts of racketeering. Hey, like I say, a prime example of what lying will get you. They got racketeering charges, bro. All off of lying. That's his goddamn fault, though. I hope they keep his dumb ass in there. If he come out, he gonna get fucked up. For real. But I'm ready to see that too, though. I want to see a video of that shit. Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but there's a Netflix docuseries called Don't Fuck With Cats. And I seen this shit. It was trending a few weeks ago on Twitter. By the name, that shit sounded very corny. Not gonna lie to you. I dead ass don't fuck with cats. We have a pet cat now. I can't stand that motherfucker. It's really a stray cat. My dad, he wanted to take it in for some reason. And we never had a cat before. He alright though. I don't fuck with cats though. But there's a Netflix docuseries called Don't Fuck With Cats. I seen it on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. I added it to the list. I wanted to see what other people was going to say about it first, because I thought it was going to be like some really corny shit, and I watched the trailer. The trailer was good, but I don't know, man. Just the name is lame. But they say it's about an online killer who, I guess he made this video. I don't know if they say he had these cats and he was like putting plastic bags over their heads and like suffocating them and stuff like that, and just like making little videos, and like people got all up in rage and they went crazy, and all these people online trying to search him and find where he's at. I ain't gonna tell you too much though, but I waited to see what some people gonna say about it. Everybody said it's wild as fuck, like it's really good. Everybody should see it. I didn't believe it until my homeboy told me. He watched and he said it's pretty damn wild. So, like I said, I got that on the list. I'm gonna probably watch that tonight too, if I have time. But if y'all get a chance, y'all go check that out. It's called Don't Fuck With Cats. It's on Netflix right now. Everybody's talking about this shit, and from what they're saying, it's pretty fucking wild. OT Genesis. This man OT Genesis. I don't know. I seen some shit on Twitter. I don't know if he's dated Keisha Cole, and Keisha Cole is she's an R&B singer. If y'all don't know, for the people who don't know, I know a lot of people know who she is, but this is a song she made, I think, back in like the early 2000s. She has this song called "Love" by Keisha Cole, and this man OT Genesis has been trolling this lady, and he made his own version of this song. I don't know what the fuck this man was thinking. This shit is funny as hell though, bro.
I used to think that I wasn't fly enough, cause the homies told me I wasn't wild enough. But now I'm sitting back trying to figure out how to cock and aim so I could chalk 'em out. And it's killing me a third degree. I shot my eye from a distance. What you see, girl, you don't see.
Alright, that's enough with your retarded ass. I can't believe this nigga really just stretched "cuh" like that. Like, I don't know what was the point of making that song. I really don't know what's the point. Oh, Keisha Cole, that song was made in 2005, by the way. But I don't know what he's doing, bro. Like, I kind of heard some shit. I guess they dated a while back, and I guess some shit happened between them two, and he's just been like trolling her for a while now. He's really been fucking with this girl. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen something about Keisha Cole had like deleted her Instagram account or something like that. Or she deleted something on social media because of him, like with all his trolling. But that nigga is out of hand for this shit. That is hands down some of the worst shit I've heard in a long time. And he really tried to sing in that shit too. Y'all need to stop sending me friend requests. That nigga's wild as fuck. He is a Crip too. Just so y'all know, he's a cuh and nigga. What do you say? If a nigga was crippin' or some shit, that motherfucker's retarded though, man. I really think he's Akon's brother. Could they look alike? But bro, if any of y'all know OT Genesis personally, please take a fucking hammer and hit that nigga over the goddamn head so he can get some sense. Like Pop say, kick him in his ass and give him brain damage or something. Something. Like, he probably already got brain damage. That shit. Nigga sound like he got fucking cerebral palsy or some shit. Or cerebral palsy, however the fuck you pronounce that shit. Niggas retarded, okay? Or was it what they say? Mentally challenged or mentally disabled or whatever the fuck they call the shit nowadays. That nigga's dumb as hell though. The NBA. Before I get into that, I do want to say R.I.P. to David Stern. David Stern was the former NBA commissioner. He passed away due to a brain hemorrhage that he's had actually for a while now. And I'm sure he's been in and out of the hospital with this brain hemorrhage. And it's weird that he actually died on New Year's Day. And it was a lot of celebrities. I don't know if y'all know this, but it was actually a lot of fucking celebrities who died on New Year's Day. Like celebrities and like just other people. But on my social media, on New Year's Day of 2019 that just passed, I seen at least 7 or 8 people that passed away. And that is very unfortunate, and a lot of the deaths came from overdose, which I knew it was gonna be overdose because it's New Year's. I know people went out and they turned up and they went drinking and smoking and whatever pills y'all pop. That's why I say I need to stop. I need to stop with some of these drugs. Weed, you smoke that shit all day, I don't care. If you popping pills, even if you drinking, man, people still get alcohol poisoning. Like, y'all gotta chill with some of the shit. But to all those people who passed away on New Year's or New Year's Eve, David Stern and all these other people, I do want to say RIP to them and condolences to their families. But for the NBA, they have some rules that's coming up. And they're trying to do this in the 2021-2022 season. So not this season, next season. They made some rules. I don't understand all of them. I'm gonna just explain it. In the NBA 2021-22 season, they are proposing to have a 78 game series, which now they have 82 games in the regular season. They're trying to drop that down to 78, which is not too bad. Regular. Hold on. Yes, 78 game regular season with a mid-season tournament. That I do like. They're trying to add a tournament in the middle of the season like how they do in college basketball, with a $1 million prize per player, and they're trying to have a play-in tourney for the last seeded teams to make it into the playoffs. So for the play-in tournament, for the playoffs in this next season, if everything's get passed, and I think they're going to be talking about this in April with the NBA Board of Governors, but possibly next season, this play-in tournament is going to be, they pick the top 8 seeded teams will be the East and the West Conference, right? Now what they're trying to do, they're going to take the 7th seed, 8th seed, 9th seed, and 10th seed for both conferences. They're going to play their own tournament as like a kind of like a knockout type of thing. 7th and 8th seed will play. 9th and 10th seed will play each other in both conferences. So it'll be 2 different tournaments going on for each conference. They will play each other. The losers, they will have another chance to make it into the playoffs. The losers will have to play the losers of the 9th and 10th seeded teams. And then, I forgot what they do with the winners. But it's like a double elimination type tournament for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seed teams. So really that's giving 1 through 10 seed a chance to make it into the playoffs, which I do like. I think that's a lot better. And I really can't remember how they said they were going to do it, but they said if this stuff gets passed through in April, because once the playoffs get down to the last 4 teams, I think they said they're going to reseed the teams in both conferences. So if this get passed, we could possibly have a NBA Finals with 2 Eastern teams or 2 Western teams. And I've been watching basketball for a while now, and I've been waiting to see a West and West Finals, because the Western Conference is easily the best conference. I've been waiting to see this shit for so motherfucking long. So if this shit gets passed in April, next season, next NBA season is really gonna be something to see. It's gonna be a lot of different changes, and like I said, it's gonna be a mid-season tournament, play-in tournament when it comes around playoff times. 78 games in the regular season. They're gonna reseed the top 4 in the playoffs. The NBA is gonna be pretty fucking lit next year if this gets passed through. But we gotta wait until after April, and I'll be updating y'all on that as well. So, yeah, we just gotta wait. Be patient. April is a couple months around the corner. That'll be here in no time. But I do want this to go through. I thought it was kind of a bad idea because it just seems like a lot of changes. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Random shit. Random shit. Okay, where can I start? I only have 4 things for in the industry, too. Random shit. Oh, man. I was on Twitter, and I found this post. I think I saved it. I really hope I saved it. But they were talking about the Disney princess movies, like, you know, like Snow White, Cinderella. I don't know all them hoes. Whatever the fuck their names is. But I'm just using them two for example. But they were talking about the Disney princesses, and somebody made a good point. I don't know how the fuck you niggas on Twitter be finding this shit out. But dog, that shit was pretty fucking wild. Man, where the fuck is this shit at? It was something about Snow White. Give me a second. Okay, I found the post. Took me a little minute, but I found it. I ain't had a shit saved, so I had to look it up. But they was talking about Prince Florian and Snow White from the old Snow White movie. This shit was pretty fucking shocking. I guess people are trying to get that movie like removed from Disney or something like that. If you didn't know, Snow White in the movie was 14 years old. Prince Florian was 31 years old. If you don't know who Prince Florian is, that's the one who kissed Snow White and then she wakes up and all that type of shit. But I looked up all of them. All these Disney princesses are young as fuck. Like, they have a list right here. Jasmine from Aladdin. Yeah, that's how you say it. Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. She was 15. Pocahontas, 18. Cinderella, 19. Mulan was 16. Tiana from Princess from the Frog. Princess and the Frog. I said Princess from the Frog. She was 19. Ariel from The Little Mermaid was 16. Rapunzel, 18. Belle from Beauty and the Beast was 17. Aurora for Sleeping Beauty was 16. And Snow White was 14. A lot of these Disney princesses was super young, and all the prince niggas and the kings or whatever they had, they was like super old. Like, they was either in their 20s or 30s or some shit. And you know, we living in a Me Too type of time. You know, once people find out shit like that, they gonna have a fucking problem with it. And you know, I'm not a fan of the Disney princess movies. I'm not no little girl. But that shit is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, that's some wild shit. For her to be 14 and to him to be fucking 31. Yeah, of course they never said each other's age in the movie, and they don't show how much of a difference they look. But That's pretty damn wicked, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. But like I say, people on Twitter, they done took matters into their own hands and they trying to get some of these Disney princess movies removed. I don't know. Is it really worth it? I mean, the movie's been out for so fucking long. Most of these movies was made in the damn 40s and shit. 40s, 50s, 30s. Is it really worth it to get these movies taken off? And all the Disney princess movies are like straight up classics. Classic animated movies. People say, that's fucking up my childhood. Bro, y'all grown, bro. Come on. Like, y'all, don't tell me y'all still watching them Disney princess movies like that. But like I say, hey, we living in the Me Too time. And somebody gonna think that shit's wrong, which it is. I'm not saying it's okay. Like I said, in the movie, they never depicted how old they was. It was just a movie. Just like how they used to do a whole bunch of little sneak racist shit, and they used to have like guns a lot in the older cartoons. We was young. We wasn't thinking about that. We were just watching a cartoon movie. But now when these people get older, they talking shit about Disney princess movies. Like, bro, you probably 30 right now. Like, just let it be, bro. I guess the movie was made a long ass time ago. Like, are they really gonna take it off? I don't know. I haven't heard nothing else about it. If they do take it off, or all of them that have like that sort of age gap, I think that's wild as fuck. They got the Disney Plus app. And if they do that, I know a lot of movies gonna be taken off. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen something the other day that said Disney Plus was removing some movies from that app too. They need to give me a sponsor. I'm not finna be promoting y'all shit like that if y'all ain't fucking with me. They got what? Bro, I need a Disney sponsor. I think that's a good idea. They got Walt Disney in Florida, bro. What the fuck am I thinking? I need to write that down. If y'all work at Disney, y'all let people know I need a sponsor for the show. I need it now. Fuck all that cap and shit. Netflix, I need a sponsor. OT Genesis, hey, you dumbass want to shoot some money over here? You go ahead. NBA, I need sponsors, man. Y'all help me get some sponsors, bro. Y'all let them know. Loop Logic Podcast, we need you. But I don't know what they should do about these. Because I think that's the biggest age gap is 14 to 31. Wow. Nigga, you are literally, 16 years older than her? 16, 17, am I doing my math right? Something like that. That's a big fucking gap. What do they call men that's cougars? I think they call them cubs or some shit like that. Like tigers. Something like that. Saber-tooth, I don't know. Next. This was pretty funny. I remember seeing this in a movie, but I want to know, have y'all been into some shit like this before? I'm gonna find the video. You might not know what's going on because it ain't too much being said. It's kind of just like sounds, but I'm gonna play it for you anyways. Okay, so I just want to know, how many of y'all tried to steal from the store and the alarm went off and the door is actually locked? That's what happened to them. And when you hear at the end, they're beating on the fucking doors because they ran through the security system and they locked all the doors on their ass. They niggas running out with hella clothes. Oh, the other people on the other side, they got out. But his door was locked. The nigga grabbed him. He started beating his ass real quick. How many times have y'all stole some shit and the alarm went off and y'all just took off running? Or, I don't know, you could be generous and you stop and give them the shit back. Actually, I was in Walgreens the other day. I went to go pick up some shit for somebody. It was an old white dude. I'm at the counter. I'm finna pay for my shit. I don't know if he actually stole anything, but he had a bag. I don't know if he had a receipt in that motherfucker, but he had a bag. But he was walking out, and the alarm started going off. So he stopped and he looked around and he like put his hands up. He like I don't know, but the alarm went off. It was an old white dude, probably like 60 something years old. But that's an old white man. I don't think they would like try to tackle him or like, stop him. If he did take off running, I don't think they'll do anything like that. But I was just thinking like this nigga, he put his hands up. They was like, "Oh, you good?" Like, so he just walked out the store, but the alarm was still going off. So I was like, "What the fuck?" But I was just thinking, I'm like, nigga, if that was me, and I walked out the goddamn store, nigga, the SWAT team would be in the parking lot already. Like, nigga, they finna bust my ass, bro. Not shoot me. Like, they finna slam the shit out of me, all types of shit. But I just want to know how many people. I know you got some stealing ass motherfuckers out there, especially y'all girls. Y'all think y'all slick with the stealing. I done heard some girls, they walk around the store with a purse, empty purse. They get a decent sized purse, fill that bitch up, load that bitch the fuck down, and walk out. It's like as they shit. You know how women is. If you go in their bag, they feel like they gonna fucking die. You go in their bag. Oh, I can't believe you went into my personal belong. Shut the hell up, man. Bitch, you is stealing. Take all that goddamn shit out. Like, I done seen videos of women. It was an old Mexican lady. It was an old video. I don't have that one though. But it looked like she was in an interrogation room. But she had a jacket on. You can't really tell she had nothing, but she had like a jacket, like a big coat on, and she had like just a regular shirt and some tights. And dog, when I say this lady had pork chops for days, pork chops and chicken drumsticks and goddamn spare ribs and pork tenderloin, all types of shit she was pulling out. Like, that bitch is finna have the barbecue of her lifetime. That bitch opened that jacket and she pulling out motherfucking a 6-pack of chicken and pork chops in the tights, and I'm talking about all around, nigga. Like, not just 1 or 2 packs, nigga. She had about 30 or 40 of them motherfuckers. Like, god damn, that bitch cooking for the whole hood, boy. And the hood was mad at her ass when she came back with nothing. But man, I don't know how the fuck y'all women get away with shit like that, though. Matter of fact, let's make a pledge. Search all the motherfucking women at the store. If she got a bag, search her. Treat her how y'all do the men. Cause y'all be super aggressive with us, but y'all just let them get away with anything. Since they look good and they got pretty eyes, they got some nice titties or whatever. I think I talked about this on the podcast once too. Like, if a girl get pulled over by a cop, if I get pulled over, I'm black. Y'all, that can only go 1 or 2 ways for me. But for the women, y'all could get pulled over. Y'all could have whatever. You can have a motherfucking RPG in your backseat. The cop could possibly see it, and he'll look at you. All you gotta do is flirt with him a little bit, flip your hair, and push your titties up, and you're free to go. I don't understand that shit. Y'all need to stop letting women get away with so much shit, man. That shit be pissing me the fuck off. Let's make a pledge. Search all the motherfucking women everywhere they go, please. Little do you know, those are some stealing ass hoes. For real, for real. Next on my list, the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture. Some dumbass, don't know which dumbass, on. They had a website for, a free trade tariff site, like something, but I don't know if their computer system was hacked, but somebody went on there and they listed Wakanda. You know, Wakanda, the fake foreign country from the Black Panther movie. They listed Wakanda as a free trade partner with the U.S. And I think they're if you've seen the Black Panther movie, their number one trade item was vibranium. That shit ain't real, bro. And people was really going for that shit. They really thought we was trading with Wakanda. Like, it's still niggas out here today who really think Wakanda is a real place. Like, I know for a fact it was probably a bunch of motherfuckers who seen that movie and booked tickets to Wakanda or thought they was going to Wakanda. Yeah, this ain't going nowhere, nigga. Everybody gonna fly that ship or just fly the fucking ship, really. They gonna fly that goddamn plane, turn that bitch around, and drop your dumb ass right off back in America, because there ain't no goddamn Wakanda. The shit ain't real. There is no Wakanda nowhere in Africa. That is not a real country. Killmonger, fucking T'Challa, those are not real people. Black Panther is not a real superhero. That is not a real thing, okay? For the people who really think Wakanda's an actual place, it's not. Look it up. It's a fictional country. But somebody put that shit on the USDA website as a free trade partner with America, and people was really going for it. And then I seen something, I don't know who's hacking their shit, but somebody added, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think they say it's the city of Aladdin. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with an A, like Aragaba or Agaraba, some shit like that. They listed both of these fake ass countries on the USDA website, and people really thought, like, political people and people who work for the USDA, like, some of them people are really that damn dumb. They really thought they was gonna be able to trade with these countries. Like, dog, like, how the fuck do y'all get these jobs and y'all are this damn stupid? I ain't gonna go too far on that. Next. Transgenders. I'm not throwing no shots. This is something I seen on Twitter. The Twitter post that went viral after a random guy, and this is why niggas need to really stop doing this to women. For the niggas who send girls, random women, their dick pic, why are you doing that? I don't understand what you getting out of that. Especially if you don't know them, like, it's a total random person and you just sending a dick pic. That's a little wild, bro. But this is where it gets even more wild. A random guy sends this random girl a dick pic, and the girl she sends him one right back because she's a transgender. And I didn't see the dick pic. They had it blurred out with, like, emojis or whatever and shit. But they say the transgender's dick was bigger than that nigga's. And I guess that scared them a little bit. But this is why y'all need to stop doing that creep shit, man. Like, man, I don't know, boy. I would have a goddamn heart attack if I sent a bitch a dick pic. Not if you sent one back and it's bigger than mine. If you just sent me a dick pic back and it was her face in the picture. Like, she laying on the bed, she holding it, that bitch hard as shit. Like, what the fuck? Dog. You talking about I will shit, piss, throw up, burp, fart, sneeze, every goddamn thing all at once. Like, man, that shit will scare the hell out of me, bro. You think I won't call the police? I mean, I know I sent one first, but goddamn, bitch, you need to go to jail. You need to go to jail. Fuck that shit. I be forgetting transgender still got their dick. Not by looking at them like, I don't know, that's just weird. Like, the whole trans thing. Once they say trans, I feel like all that shit gets confusing. That's why I say I need somebody, if you a transgender, if you're gay, bisexual, lesbian, because I do have a topic about that I want to talk about. But I want someone of that community to be on the show. So if you're interested, and we're gonna have a real civilized talk, but if you are interested, I need you on the show because I do have a lot of questions about that. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but I have serious questions because I'm confused on some of this shit. Now, I hear some of these people try to explain, like, who they fuck with or, like, how the whole LGBT dating thing works with other LGBT people. It's confusing as fuck, and it's like nobody understands that shit but y'all. But I want to understand it, and I'm sure it's a lot of other people who want to understand it too. So, if you're interested, my chair is always open. You bring your weird ass in here, and we can talk about stuff. Next. I'll just leave it like that. Next, and this is the last thing. I think they say it was a German architect. This architect guy, whatever fucking race he is, the architect. He created this condom, and it's not just any condom. First of all, how much condoms go for? In a box. Like, I don't know, like $5, $7 maybe, I don't know. This architect, he made his own condom, and he put a Louis Vuitton print on it. But you can't buy these condoms like in the Louis Vuitton designer store or nothing. I guess you can only buy them online. Like, I think they say they have them on Amazon, matter of fact. But that's why I asked about the price of the box, because this motherfucker, he's selling these bitches like just single condoms, like just one by itself. Louis Vuitton condoms. And these condoms are priced at $68 each. And I know you niggas love designer shit so much. I know damn well y'all better not be out there spending $68 on one goddamn rubber. Like, nigga, you can get a fucking carton of condoms if you want with $68 damn dollars. But a Louis Vuitton condom, I'm gonna read it. Architect created this Louis Vuitton condom with the LV, Louis Vuitton symbol, the LV, printed all over the condom for enhanced pleasure. Like, they have it like, it's not just like printed on there like a screen print. It's like kind of like it pops out a little bit, so it get like a little extra feeling. But they have LV printed all over this condom, and they have like a special made designer packaging. Before you rip it open, they have the Louis Vuitton print all over it, and then the rim of the condom, or the ring of the condom, has this Louis Vuitton print, and on the actual latex itself has LV indented into the condom for enhanced pleasure. But like I say, these condoms are $68 motherfucking dollars. $68 damn dollars. Now, I haven't been in the designer store for a while now. I don't even know if I've been in the Louis Vuitton store, but I've been in some designer stores. I've never seen no condoms, but I start with the cheapest shit first. I was in the True Religion store. This was a while back. And bro, when I say I was going to buy something simple, like I said, I'm starting cheap first, especially in them type of stores. I was going to get a little hat. The hats were like $150, like a dad hat or some shit, like $150, bro, for a fucking hat. And I seen the beanies was like $120. I'm like, bro, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because I ain't going to be able to get nothing but some goddamn socks. And them bitches might be $100 to $80 or something dollars. Like, y'all be bugging on these goddamn designer prices. Like, I know they say some of the shit's like hand sewn, handcrafted, all that type of shit. It is made to last longer or whatever. But for a condom, wait, that you can't reuse, or you mean you shouldn't want to reuse it? But I mean, $68 for one, nigga, boy. Don't, bruh, I hope y'all not buying $68 condoms. Let me know. If you are, let me know. I need to talk to you. You stupid. $68 fucking condoms. Like, holy shit. And I know it's a nigga out there that done bought it before just cause, like, just to flex on his bitch that hard. Like nigga, I got Louis Vuitton rubbers. Like, so... And you ain't turning nobody on with that. Like, come on. You probably got some simple-minded assholes out there who like shit like that. Like, they, you know, they love that designer shit. They eat it up. They love it. But I'm not buying no damn $68 condoms. For sure. I'm busting in the bitch all day long if that's the case. If condoms gonna cost that much, man, I'm finna have 68 kids. That's what the fuck gonna happen. There ain't no rubbers over here. Especially not no Louis Vuitton ones. Not for no $68. I'll put a fucking Ziploc back on my dick if that's the case. Not doing that shit. But that's all I have for my segments. Now, I want to tell y'all one more thing before I close out the show. I have two more things. One of them is a video. The first thing, like I said, I tell all my listeners this. I'm going to be a vendor. If you are in Florida, if you're close to Florida, if you're close to Florida, Central Florida, Northern Florida, South Florida, whatever. Listen, if you fuck with me, listen up good. Now turn your damn volume up. If you fuck with me, if you fuck with the podcast, if you support the podcast, if you support anything that I do and say on this show, go to your calendar. Mark the date. Save the date. March 14th, 2020. March 14th is the Culture Fest. It's an art and music festival. It's going to be held in Orlando. Going to be hosted by DJ Envy of the Breakfast Club and a few other people. And I am going to be there. It's 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to put all this stuff in my description so y'all don't forget. Y'all got to keep going back and listening. But it's called the Culture, Art, and Music Festival. It's going to be in Orlando, March 14th, 2020, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to be a vendor out there. I'm going to have t-shirts. And I'm still trying to find somebody who does embroidery for hats. So if you do know somebody who do some good embroidery for not too bad of a price, let me know ASAP. Because I don't put it on Facebook or whatever and nobody's let me know. They probably don't know nobody. But I talked to a lady for the shirts. I sent my deposit through like a few days ago. So those shirts are actually being made right now. I know I posted some shirts a while back. Those are not the shirts that I'm going to have. I made 4 new designs. I'm going to have 60 shirts. 5 small, 5 medium, 5 large of each design. I don't have no XLs. I don't have no X small. I only got small, medium, and large. I ain't spending all my goddamn money. But I invested enough. Trust me. You know, it's some money I put in. But I have 5 smalls, 5 mediums, and 5 large. The shirts are being made right now. The Culture Fest is March 14th, 2020. When the shirts come in, I will post some pictures. I don't really want to post too many. I'll post some pictures so y'all know how they look. Y'all come out there and support me. I'm going to be out there as a vendor selling podcast merchandise. Shirts are on the way for sure. They are in the making right now as we speak. I'm trying to find somebody who does good embroidery. So like I said, if y'all know somebody, send them my way and let me know. I need some dad hats made with the podcast logo on there. I'm going to have a whole bunch of different colors. Shirts are being made. I'm trying to get some hats made. I'm trying to think of some more stuff that really don't need sizes. That's why I only got like a certain amount of each size for the shirts. So I'm really trying to find something that don't have sizes. I don't know all you nigga sizes. I ain't finna have a million of each damn size either. I'm not no goddamn store yet. That's coming soon in the future. But y'all give me some ideas of some stuff that don't need sizes. I'm thinking like some little tote bags or some shit like that. Like something. If y'all fuck with me, if you really support the podcast, listen. The Culture Fest, March 14th, 2020. They have tickets. This is not a free event. There is tickets. If you want them cheap, listen up now. If you want them cheap, the pre-sale ticket price is $20 right now until January 29th. So you better go buy your tickets before the price go up. After that day, I don't know how much is going up, but the price is going to go up. So $20 right now. Pre-sale tickets for the Culture Fest in Orlando. It's going to be held in Festival Park. I have the flyer on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on my Facebook. Y'all can go look for it. DJ Envy and this other lady. She's on the cover. They're both hosting Festival Park in Orlando. 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pre-sale ticket price is $20 for right now, and I'm going to have podcast merchandise. So y'all come out there and y'all support me. If y'all really fuck with the show, you really fuck with me, stop talking about it and come show me. Come be about it. And don't only just support me, just support the culture, man. It's gonna be a lot of people out there. We got a lot of local artists, a lot of big name upcoming artists that's gonna be out there. They're gonna be performing. It's gonna be other vendors, food vendors, other people selling clothes and shoes or hats, whatever the fuck they got. I don't know what all the niggas selling. But I know I'm going to be a vendor. You come shop with me first, goddamn. Don't. If I know you and I see you walking across, bring your ass over here. Come, hey, I got something for you. Haven't came up with no prices yet. I'm going to announce all that when I get the shirts, when I post the pictures and stuff. I will let you know. But like I said, March 14th, 2020, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pre-sale ticket price is $20 as of right now. Until January 29th. Go get your damn tickets. Go get your tickets. Go on my page. I need to post that too. It's a website to the Culture Fest. I gotta find it. I think it's culturefest.com or something like that. Or culturefestorlando.com or something. But I will post all this in my description. Go on there, get your pre-sale tickets. $20 right now. I don't want that price to go up on y'all, but $20. Go get them. And come support me. Now, the last thing I wanted to say. Like I said, as y'all know, I'm sure y'all have heard something about this whole... I really don't want to speak on it too much. This whole U.S. and Iran thing. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't, look it up. U.S. and Iran. I'm sure most of the people know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to say it. Possibly World War III. Possibly. We're not sure. Possibly. I'm not going to speak on it too much, but I found something that I think will explain it a little better than I can. The whole thing about war and stuff like that.
Sisters and brothers, thanks everyone for being here.
Split second. Give me a split second. Shit's gonna buff man. Stop doing that shit.
Sisters and brothers, thanks everyone for being here. We're from the organization March Forward. We're here to say to all those serving in the Army, and the Marines, and the Air Force, and the Navy that you have the absolute right to refuse to take part in these criminal wars, and that's a right that all of you should exercise. You have no reason to go put your life on the line and kill and die for profit. We've been to Iraq. We've been to Afghanistan. And we know what these wars are really about. And we joined the military for many reasons. Because we need a college education. Because we need a job. Because we need health care. And then we joined the military. And they tell us that our enemies are poor people in caves in Afghanistan. Or poor people in the deserts of Iraq. But we've been to those countries. And we know that our enemies are not other poor people abroad. Our enemies are the people that laid us off from our jobs. That denied us health care. That make it impossible to get an education. Our enemies are not in the poorest countries on the planet, but right here in the richest one. The occupations of Iraq and Afghanistan alone are costing over $700 million every single day. This is a crime. Every single day. While so many of us are hurting, well, I think all of us here and the vast majority of people in this country would agree that we can spend $700 million a day better than bombing people that we have no reason to bomb. We can spend $700 million a day rebuilding those countries we've destroyed. We can spend $700 million a day caring for the veterans we get home when they get home. And then we can spend $700 million a day giving every single person health care, a college education, a job, and a livelihood, and a home. That's who we need to be spending our money on. But this government is not going to do that. They're not going to use the money in that way. They're not going to end the wars. And they're not going to do it because it's not our government. It's their government. It's the government of the rich. It's the government of Wall Street, of the oil giants, of the defense contractors. It's their government, and the only language that they understand is shutting down business as usual. And that's what we're doing here today. And we're going to continue to do until these wars are over. It's crystal clear now that these wars are going to continue and expand and go into other countries. That is the trend. That is what we know, that there is perpetual war. And it's only going to stop if the people stand up and stop it. And that's what we're going to do, sisters and brothers. A lot of people ask me, what do we do? Because we all know things are bad. We all see the atrocities on TV. We read about it. We experience it. People always ask, what do I do? Because we always want to know what to do. Do we vote? Do we support a politician? Do we join an organization? What do we do? Well, I'll tell you what we do. It's simple. We fight. We fight, and we fight, and we fight, and we shut down our workplaces. We shut down our schools. We shut down the streets. We shut down business as usual. And we fight until we force the people in there to do what the people out here want. Because that's how we're going to get around, and we're going to fight until there's not one more bomb drop, not one more bullet fired, not one more soldier coming home in a wheelchair, not one more family slaughtered, not one more day of U.S. imperialism. So let's fight to make that happen. We can do it today, and then in days ahead, we have to fight to end these wars and create a better world, sisters and brothers.
Now, if you want the truth on this war shit, that's the fucking truth. This is the Loop Logic Podcast. I'm out.